Hello people, welcome to another episode of Grand Football TV. How did your team do in the FPL? Well, we're here to talk about the team of the week and to look a bit on the FPL before this next game, which is game week 3. Okay, but before we go into that, I'll just tell you a bit about my team again. So this week, game week 2, I didn't do too badly again. I got 88 points. Woo! But it could have been better. The only reason I got 88 is because all my other, especially my midfield was very, very poor. The only player who did anything for me in my midfield was Mo Salah. The likes of Garnacho, Odegaard, and Winks, which I had in replacement of Lavia, which, by the way, was a good decision because he ended up not playing, and I didn't know that at the time. So, yeah, only Salah did well for me in the midfield, and that was why my points. And I tell you again, because I had Erling Haaland triple captained. Did you have him triple captained, or did you just save him for another time? Well, I did, and I got a whopping 51 points off Erling Haaland. So getting 88 points doesn't look so good when you think about it, does it? Because Erling Haaland alone gave me 51 points. So if the rest had, done their job properly, getting assists and scoring goals or keeping clean sheets, then I probably would have been higher. But that's the joy, that's the beauty of fantasy football. Let me know in the comment section how your team did. Did you get higher than myself? And what was the, factor for you getting higher than myself? If you got lower, what did you not do? Did you not captain triple cap Haaland, or did you go for Salah thinking it might be an easier game? Or did you have Isak? I thought Isak would be on the score sheet, but he wasn't. So maybe next game. So yeah, even my defense as well wasn't totally great because my highest scoring defender was Virgil with 7 points. Mazraoui, although he tried, he got an assist, so I got 4 points off him because obviously Man United lost. So if he had a clean sheet, those points would have been better. But he got 4 points. Martinez obviously got 1. And Donk got 2. In as much as they won, but because they conceded, so it reduces points to just 2 points on the game. And like I said, Garnacho, I don't know what Ten Hag's thinking. Second week in a row, it didn't start Garnacho. And I'm wondering, what can this boy do to get a start? Anyway, he came on and he only got 1 point. His goal was disallowed. We all know what happened, ZZ touching it and all that. So the goal was disallowed. I was fuming. But what can you do? That's the beauty of fantasy football. And then Odegaard had a good game. The team did well, but obviously he wasn't part of anything that happened in the game in terms of assists and scoring a goal. And I probably, because his points are just 2, so I'm thinking he probably got a card as well. Because normally if you play 90 minutes and you keep a clean sheet, your points should be more than 2. But he's only got 2 points, the same as Harry Winks for Leicester. So Isak was the disappointment for me this week because everyone must have expected he would score. 2 games now he hasn't scored. The first one he gave an assist, and this one did nothing really. Didn't get on the score sheet, didn't have an assist, although he played the 90 minutes, I think. So he got the 2 points. But Erling Haaland, the star of the week for my team anyway. 51 points from the triple cap. I'm just starting to think if all my other players, or if I had some of the players that did well this week, oh, my points could have been way up there, almost 110, 120. But that's FPL for you. That's FPL for you. So how did your team do? How did your team do? Like I said, did you triple cap Haaland, or did you just think, nah, it's too early to be triple capping Haaland, and then missed out on him getting the hat trick and you know, getting the points? So yeah, I want to quickly talk about the team of the week. The team of the week. And shout out to a few players who done their thing this week. Noni Madueke getting a hat-trick as well for Chelsea. And Cole Palmer getting a goal and 3 assists. And David Raya, what a save he made in that game. If you haven't seen the shorts, go look at it on YouTube. I've got the shorts, you can see it again. You know, what a wonderful save he made for that game, in that game against Aston Villa. He saved, because then it was still 0-0, so things could have gone the other way around if that goal had gone in. Twice he saved Arsenal from the game against Aston Villa. And he was high on the score points in the FPL. So yeah, we'll start in goal. We have, for the team of the week, the goalkeeper of the week is David Raya with 10 points. Yes, he was the highest scoring goalkeeper with 10 points. Then in defense this week, the formation is 2-5-3-1. No. Yeah, 3-5-2. The way they say it, 3-5-2. 3 defenders, 5 midfielders, and 2 forwards. That's how they've set up the formation based on the points. So yeah, the defenders are Romero of Tottenham. Remember, he got a goal in that game against Everton. Guys, how poor was Everton in that game? But we'll save that for another conversation, you know, because they were poor and Tottenham really capitalized on that. So Tottenham, Romero getting on the score sheet and getting 14 points. 14 points. That's a huge point tally for a defender. And then Max Kilman of West Ham also got 12 points. So he was also one of the highest scoring defenders. And Ola Aina of Nottingham Forest got 9 points. 9 points. So the 3 defenders, Romero, Kilman, and Aina, are the defenders for this week. And then in midfield, it's packed. The midfield is packed with exceptional players this week. Kevin De Bruyne, which incidentally is the lowest scoring midfielder, but you know he had a good game as well. He got 12 points. Then Luis Diaz of Liverpool, he got 14 points. And then Son of Tottenham, he got 16 points in that game. I'm sure Son scored twice. Yeah, Son scored twice in that game. Luis Diaz scored once, De Bruyne scored once. Then we have Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer got 17 points. Remember, I had a goal and 3 assists. And I'm sure he got some bonus points as well, because I think Noni got all 3, but he also got some bonus points. So yeah, Cole Palmer with 17 points. And then obviously Noni Madueke, the star boy of the week. He got 20 points. He's the highest scoring player this week with 20 points. Yeah, in as much as Haaland got a hat-trick as well. But don't forget, he plays in midfield, so his points are slightly higher, especially if he now gets the bonus points. So he's slightly higher than Haaland. So speaking of Haaland, Haaland got 17 points, I believe. He got 17 points. So that makes him the second highest scoring player. Well, him and Cole Palmer are on 17 points. And then we have Nicholas Jackson. I like the way he said his name when they were saying their names. Nicholas Jackson. Yeah, so Nicholas Jackson also finished with 12 points on the day because he got a goal and I think he got an assist in that game. So yeah, well done to him. Well done to him. But he had a good game. He had a good game. So let's see the team list again. So we have Raya in goal, we have Romero, we have Kilman, we have Aino, we have De Bruyne, we have Luis Diaz, we have Cole Palmer, we have Son, we have Madueke, we have Haaland, and we have Jackson. So that's your team of the week. Did you have any of these players? I'm sure you were buzzing if you did have any of these players. Well done to you. So let us quickly look at the league and see how everyone's, well, the Grand Football League, because we always give a shout out to the Grand Football League. And we'll just say well done to everyone who performed this week. So the top for this week is Booza FC, which is David, my main man David. So he finished with 100 points this week and obviously taking him to the top with 173 points. And then we have Paulo who finishes second, PBS FC. He got 97 this week, so his total points are now up to 171 points. And then yours truly, Cook Rice with Timber. That's my name, Cook Rice with Timber. I am on 88 points for the week, but obviously in third with 164 points. I'm not doing too badly, but I'm not letting it get to my head. Remember, it's only game week 2. There's still 36 more to go. So you have to stay up there, guys. So I'm not resting on my laurels yet, and I'm not even on top, so I need to get to the top. Yeah. So football challenge. How did you do in that one if you're part of it? Did you enjoy the all-out attack? How did you fare? Remember, I went for the likes of Welbeck. Welbeck got a goal for me, so I was happy with that. And Haaland was in my team as well, so he got me some decent points. Vardy didn't really get me nothing. And then there's another player, Jefferson, for Bournemouth. He came on and he got me a point, so that was all right. That was okay. And I finished second on the league as well for this game week 2 with only my brother Finn. Odegaard Can Save You finishing above me with 84 points. So shout out to Odegaard Can Save You with 84 points. And then Cook Rice with Timber 2 finishing with 76 points. And shout out to Eddie Great, who finishes with 74 points. Invincibility finishing with 74 points. So the general table still sees Odegaard Can Save You at the top with 131 points. And then I'm yours truly in second with 123 points. and invincibility in third with 122 points. So game week 3, guys, for the fantasy challenge is going to be interesting, because this one, it is called promoted punt. Promoted punt. And what that means is this week we are only picking from players from the promoted teams: Ipswich, Southampton, and Leicester. Ipswich, Southampton, and Leicester. And they've gone the normal route where you pick two forwards, you pick one midfield, and then you pick a goalkeeper. Or is it 2 midfields, 2 forwards, and a goalkeeper? I know there are 5 players you need to pick anyway. And what makes it even more interesting is you have only 24 million to spend. 24 million. So, for 5 players, 24 million isn't a lot. Remember how we struggled in the last one, the all-out attack, where you had 35 million. But this one is 24 million spent. So you have to choose wisely amongst the players from the newly promoted teams. So it will make it more interesting and see how everyone does. I'm sure if you still want to get in touch with it, if you still want to be part of the league, I'm sure you can. You can, join us on our league, which will be in the description, and you can be part of what we're enjoying, the league. So yeah, how did your team do, and who are the players you're looking at for game week 3 in every area? Are you looking at the teams in the likes of who's playing? I know a lot of people have been picking Madueke from the list I looked at because of obviously getting a hat trick. So they're thinking he might start cooking, he might start playing well, but you never know. Don't worry, we'll talk more on these in our next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to do that, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye for now.
Yo, check this.